Alright guys, BLM here, we're back with more Batman Arkham, Batman the Telltale game, or Telltale series, whatever. We're continuing on here with episode 2. So what are we doing? We're trying to find the location of the thing, right? Fuck. Where is this? Is it? Okay. Oh, we do each one of these? Well, that's kind of bullshit, isn't it?
Bring me her head.
Yeah, I mean, like, I talked about, like, who are these, like, characters that we could use from all these Telltale games in a, Assassin's, or in a Survivor sort of game that I did say that I wanted to do at some point. Again, there's so many from Walking Dead Season 1, I feel like. Walking Dead Season 1 has, like, almost every named character is someone worth using in Walking Dead Season 1. And then we move on. I mean, like, who's next? I mean, Walking Dead. No, Wolf Among Us is next. Which, again, Wolf Among Us has a lot, too. Again, you have Bigby, obviously, you have Snow White, you have, I don't know, Beauty, you have Beast, you have Crane, you have, I don't know, Frog, not Frog, what's his name? Toad. Frog.
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
There's a lot of people, I mean, because obviously you have the Crooked Man, and all those sort of guys. Is this the first time we're playing as Batman in this episode? Yeah, I guess it is, isn't it? Okay. But again, so many characters there. I mean, Tales from Borderlands, you'll have a whole bunch of fucking characters as well. Again, pretty much every named character, I feel like, from Tales from Borderlands. And then Walking Dead Season 2, I think there's definitely people. I don't think there's as many in Season 1, obviously, but still a good chunk of people from Season 2 as well. I mean, there's just so many people to use. It's gonna be fun to do it. I feel like it will be. I don't know when I'll actually start doing it. He's like, again, I said I wanted to do it during the replay, or when we do the marathon of Telltale games, but yeah, I don't know when the fuck that's gonna be though. Is that Drax? Like the mutant guy there? Pretty much looks like Drax. But obviously, yeah, all the Guardians of the Galaxies will be, all the Guardians of the Galaxy members will be included. I mean, there's just so many characters. It's gonna be a lot of fun. How many games are there? I'm trying to think. Batman. Oh wait, no, fuck. Let's do it in chronological order. There's Back to the Future. There's Walking Dead Season 1. Walking Dead, Wolf Among Us, Walking Dead Season 2, Tales from Borderlands, that's 5, Game of Thrones is 6,
You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante.
6, 7.
But don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
The only thing you'll get from me is a trip downtown.
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV.
Did we though?
If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time to reconsider. As a show of
Game of Thrones is 6.
I'm gonna let this one go.
Both seasons of Batman are 7 and 8.
We helped you.
9 with.
Now, if we could just cut out.
Wait, 9 with Walking Dead Season 3, 10 with Guardians of the Galaxy, and then. Oh wait, both Minecraft seasons.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
So, and then Michonne as well, and then final season of Walking Dead. So it's 14 in total. Again, this is not including like Jurassic Park, which was also a similar style game that completely bombed. It was before Walking Dead season 1, but after Back to the Future. But I never played it. I wouldn't mind to. Just I haven't. And it's not on PS4. I believe it's on PS Now.
What do you
But it's not
want
on actual PS4, so yeah.
So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of irritating though. There's so many PS3 games that I would like to play that are on PS Now that aren't on PSN for whatever reason. Like, why can't we just buy them on PSN? Like, it wouldn't be that difficult. Like, they're already playable on PS4. Okay, I fucked this up. Obviously that was supposed to happen. It's like, why can't we just buy, like, I'll pay $10 for Red Dead Redemption, or even 15 I would pay for Red Dead Redemption on PSN. I fucked that up. I believe I died here like multiple times in the past, because this is actually a section where you have to be pretty precise. Or at least I shouldn't say that. Like, there's certain certain moments where you have to be very precise. But I think when we do the Telltale thing, we'll probably pretty much structure it the same way we did Assassin's Creed. I feel like that's probably the best way to do it. 20-person season, 13-person merge, final 3. That's what we had been doing. I think it works out pretty well. It makes the pre-merge like long enough to where you definitely get some of these people who shouldn't make the merge out, but then it's not like too long to where you get like a whole bunch of people who like I would have preferred to make them. I mean, we still had some people in Assassin's Creed where like people like Arno and Cesare who I wanted to make it far, but just both times, like on the original seasons and then on All Stars, they both went home pre-merge, which was disappointing. And like Bart Roberts went home pre-merge the first time, and even though he made the final 3, the final season, dang, none of this fucking matters. Like, well, whatever. It's yeah, I feel like it's a good structure to do 7 boots and then the merge, and then like a 13-person merge. So you have a good amount of people at the jury phase. Yeah, I do think the 13-person like merge though has led to some pretty meh winners, because I think one of the problems with the 13-person merge is that there's so many votes. I mean, there's like what, 10 votes between then and the end? 9 votes, I think. No, 10 votes. Okay, yeah, it is 10 votes. I just counted. Yeah, it is 10 votes. So yeah, I mean, like 10 votes, that's a lot to survive. So it's like we end up having pretty mediocre winners of these Survivor seasons, and like the ones that weren't mediocre winners were still like kind of like people you wouldn't think of as like being really good to begin with. Like I mean like who won season 1? Altair won season 1, which was shit. Ottawale season 2, which again was pretty shit. I mean, like if we're looking at it from a gameplay perspective, Ottawale did play. I mean, again, this is all fictional, but whatever. I hate like sounding super serious one time, honestly, because I think it sounds like really fucking pathetic. But
looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
You know, Selena Kyle, there are men after her.
When aren't there?
Well, these ones are trying to kill her.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it.
The Altair one, he was a shit winner. Ottawale, like, technically played a good game, based on how the game played out, but not the most interesting winner.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
Who won season 3? Maria. That was a fun one. Maria was a fun one. Again, I would have preferred Mirabeau. But Maria was a fun winner.
Selena, I need to tell you something important.
And then Leonidas was a bit of a clusterfuck. Where again Mario dominates the game but loses to Leonidas at the end by 1 vote.
Instead, you just pissed him off.
Well, I've met a couple of his goons myself. Your client isn't one for subtlety. The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. You've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
Wait, what a weird thing to say, right?
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond.
Yeah, then Kiro wins season 5, played a pretty good game. Mason Locke Weems
with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
won season 6, right? He played a pretty good game.
Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in
And
common.
then I think after that you get to another stretch of like pretty shit winners, right? Like who won season 7? I don't even remember
anymore. It's not like
anymore.
he's for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
Oswald wanted Falcone out of the picture.
I don't remember. Who won season 7, 8, and 9?
So what? He wants to take us.
Actually, who
with
even
us?
won All Stars? Oh, James Cook won All Stars,
Well, I'm
right?
not sticking around.
Which again, Edward Kenway was so close once again.
You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does.
Yeah, who won 7, 8, and 9? I don't remember anymore.
That's your
Oh,
choice.
Darim won 7, right?
Penguin is everything you say. There's no tree high enough for you to climb.
Which again is
He
pretty
will find
boring.
you.
So what do you suggest?
And he didn't play a particularly great game either, so it's like,
The
yeah.
cat helps the bat.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
Keep Harvey out of this. The less he knows, the safer he'll be.
I'm sure his safety is your paramount concern. You and
I'm trying to think, who won 8 and 9? I don't remember anymore. I'm really trying to think. Oh, 9 was Nikolai, right? Which that was a clusterfuck. Yeah, I forgot about that. Nikolai won season 9.
You were right.
Who won season 8 though?
Penguin says.
Oh, Marini, whatever her name is. I forgot about that. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Peter, we're here for her. You care about your own skin? You'll get the hell out.
Gentlemen, please. Sit. Have a drink. Let's work this out like civilized people.
We're done talking.
Like Bruce Wayne in this game kind of reminds me, like, it's like a mix of John Hamm and what's his name? The guy from Modern Family, the father, the main guy. What's his name? Ty Burnell, whatever his name is. It kind of reminds me of like a mix of those two. Where it's like he still kind of has like the patheticness of Ty Burnell, but he also has like I think he's kind of like a perfect mix of the two. Okay. Yeah, I do feel like it would be really fun though to do the Telltale Survivor thing. To be honest, I kind of want to do it earlier than the marathon, just because I feel like we could do a lot of seasons of it. See, as I said, like I feel like there's so many characters to use.
Not done yet.
Like I feel like we could again do probably like 10 seasons like we did with Assassin's Creed. I feel like that's definitely possible. And I feel like it'll also be more gender balanced too, which will be fun. Because again, that was a big problem with the Assassin's Creed, was like it was just so male heavy, especially after the first few seasons. Just because, I'm minding, we still got a good amount of female winners from it, right? I mean, we got Kira,
I think they
Marini,
want more.
and Maria.
Let's give
I
it
think.
to 'em.
Was there one more or no? I think that might be actually. So I guess that's actually not that great of amount. But I mean, like 3 out of 7. And like when, probably only like what, a fourth of the competitors were female. Like that's not too bad. And even then, I think female made it to the end, like all but like 2 seasons. So that's pretty good too. I definitely feel like this should definitely be more gender balanced when we do Telltale, because
Such a pretty boy.
actually, I'm trying to think now. Like there actually aren't that many female-led Telltale games, are there? I mean, obviously there's Walking Dead season 2 with Clementine. I mean, that's about it, isn't it? I mean, Game of Thrones is kind of a mix of everyone, but I mean the real main characters
Come
are
on,
male.
this way.
But again, there's still, I mean, like there's still a lot of female characters, though. I mean, like I feel like the casts are pretty split, even. Like, and maybe now I think about it, I think Walking Dead probably leans more male heavy, especially season 1, but and even season 2, I think leans more male, but I think there still should be a good chunk of people from that.
Are we alone?
And actually, I think this game probably leans pretty male heavy too, because I think the only females are what, Selena and Vicky. Kiss her, why not?
Let's get out of here.
Unless we want to add,
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
unless we want to add
Wait.
Bruce's mother, which we're not going to.
Just stay out of trouble.
Now, where's the fun in that? You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Okay. Have we still haven't met Lucius Fox yet, have we? In the game.
There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
Hill is setting me up. Penguin's gonna take a shot at me. If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
How should we do this? I think we'll go as Bruce.
Going as Bruce is the smart choice.
Okay. So, I'm trying to think, how many Telltale games has Troy Baker been in? Is it only this? Is it only Batman and the other game? Tales from Borderlands? Yeah, actually, who's the star of the Minecraft games? I don't even know. I haven't actually paid attention to that, actually. Yeah, who's the star of Minecraft's
Sorry, the mayor's
story
busy.
mode?
Do you have an appointment? The mayor's doing debate
Is it
prep.
Patton Oswalt
He really
is?
can't be disturbed right now. Excuse me, Mr. Wayne?
I was really
Ashley
hoping you'd be able to
Johnson's
help
in
me
it?
out.
Really?
Who knows?
Scott
Maybe I
Porter.
could return the favor one day.
Paul Rubens is? Really?
It seems you do have an appointment, Mr. Wayne. Silly me.
Aaron Yvette's in it. Okay. Yeah, it seems like a kind of a mix mash of people. Like,
Bruce
not
Wayne?
really.
Finally, you've come to see me. Of course, only after your name's been dragged through the mud. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to see you. But you're a day late and a great many dollars short.
This isn't a social call, Hill. I'm here for answers.
Well, well, straight to business. And I was going to have Deborah make you a martini. Your father and I, we took this city and made it ours. Falcone too, rest his soul. We built everything we have. You were born with it. A young man like you wouldn't understand what it takes to rise to the top.
Oh, I understand. Very well.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Sounds like me.
It is you.
So, what's your point? I take it you have one. Or are you just fond of my dulcet tones?
Why attack me? Because of dent in the campaign?
How fun would it be to
You fed them.
have Rocket Raccoon on the season of Survivor? That would be fun. Yeah, I'm just thinking of like random characters we could use. It's gonna be a lot of fun when we eventually get to it.
How do you think your family got the land for Wayne Tower? Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Oswald's family signed it over to us, along with the rest of their assets.
If that's true, maybe I can make it work.
Noble, but naive. It was so long ago, there's nothing left of the Cobblepot estate. Maybe
Yeah,
if
it's
I
gonna
could
definitely
count
be
on you as an
interesting though
ally,
playing
I could use the powers
Minecraft
of my
story
office
mode.
to help you make
Because obviously, if you can't
preparations.
tell, I curse a lot
There's so
and I
much more I
talk
can
about
share.
things that probably
If only
kids shouldn't listen to.
I could help you deal with Penguin.
And obviously,
Let you in
Minecraft
on
Story
some
Mode
family
is more of a kid sort
I'm
of
calling
game,
it
so it will be
dogfight.
interesting. Like, there was actually some
My
Lego
rival
games
is
that I was like considering picking up for during Black Friday.
If that rival were to
Which I mean, the only reason to pick
Or
them
is
up would be to play them on the
advertising
channel. I don't
spent
have really. I wouldn't mind.
A lot more resources for helping a new friend.
No,
Not
not
a
a chance.
Hill. I'm not cutting Harvey loose.
Well, you dropped on your head. When the mayor of Gotham extends a hand, you take it.
I don't need your hand. I need your voice on tape.
You forget who you're talking to. I'm
Frame
the man
rate?
that says
Oh.
I never left such and such a message. And all the judges bow their heads and say, yes, sir. I'm the man who sends the police to your house to take your things, and I give them to whoever I please. You're nothing like your father. You'd never have the backbone to do what we did. I'm the heavyweight, Wayne, and you're punching above your weight. Get out of the ring before you get hurt.
I know exactly who I'm talking to. I'm the man who'd throw you over this rail without a second thought, and my lawyers make this whole thing disappear before you hit the ground.
If that voicemail makes it to the papers, or anywhere else I don't like, I'll turn my commissioner loose on your lieutenant for that fiasco down at the precinct.
Gordon?
And then I'll turn him on you and Dent for being there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a debate to prep for. Get him out.
Stay away from the debate. It's not safe.
Miss my chance to humiliate Dent. It'll take more than Cobblepot.
So yeah.
Alfred, get a warning to Gordon. Tell him to increase security of the debate. Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
Are we going to debate now? Because that's the end of the episode. I remember that. That's stuff that happens in debate ends off the episode, or caps off the episode, whatever.
I wonder what else is on here.
Then we still haven't met Lucius yet. Is that not until next episode? I could have sworn he was in this episode.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
To be honest, Alfred, nothing can shock me anymore. Not when it comes to my parents.
I wish I felt the same way. But I suppose no good can come from wallowing. The city needs you now more than ever.
Okay.
I'll leave you to it then.
Okay, so frame rate's really bad. No, I don't care about that.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
What they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now. Harvey needs to get out of there.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's... well, it's not exactly pleasant. There's a small army of security.
Oh, they've missed something?
Something
Sure.
about a terrorist threat. They have me in some back room until the debate begins.
For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me. Look.
Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but...
my advisors are telling me that I need to...
that I need to...
distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your family blows
I
up.
understand.
I get it. It's the smart move, but let's talk about that later.
I'm glad you see it that way.
What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a
Liability.
But here's the thing, Bruce.
Without your money...
I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat.
I may have to trash you in public. But you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
No matter what, we need a new mayor. Hill needs to be removed.
I knew you'd see it that way.
Listen, I hate to push you,
But I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
whatever it takes to save Gotham. That's what we wanted.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face.
I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere. No matter what I have to say tonight, remember.
You are always my friend.
Okay. you know what, I think we'll end the episode here. Next episode, we'll go ahead and continue on and finish up the episode. Yeah, for now, thank you for watching.